On the 28th of January, a post was made on Raid World War II subreddit titled Lion Game Lion Dead. The post itself complained about a previous post being deleted and people asking for proof, and in the comments you could find something close to the proof. A discussion was started on a private Facebook group named Games Developers Croatia. The discussions was named RIP Lion Game Lion? What exactly happened? The first 3 comments are mostly just people baffled that this might actually be true, but the 4th comment is the CMO of Crow Team coming back saying he's getting conflicting reports, so he's hoping someone would lighten the situation. 5th comment states that they know Raid didn't do well financially, but killing the studio would be a bit too brutal. Next one just says it means a closed studio layoffs, with the 7th comment confirming that Dimitri Lepe, the senior character artist, doesn't work there anymore. But I'm getting conflicting reports with that, as his social media like ArtStation and such say that he still is at Lion Game Lion. He also posts a quote from the CMO of Crow Team, which is, quote, "My private sources told me that company has decided to change the focus and has fired 20 people. Only owners, their family, and a few other people are still there." This would mostly be the end of the Reddit post, as it would get shut down a day or 2 later. People started asking LGL if this is true, and an answer wasn't to be seen. Most people thought what they wanted, but on the 29th of January the weekly newsletter was released, which would then turn into the bi-weekly newsletter, and they stated that all of this is just gossip. They went as far as to say, quote, "To be completely transparent, neither LGL or Raid is dead." The newsletter even had pictures of a new Raid in development and of Silo as well, stating they are very close to releasing Silo. People didn't really buy it. Elys also made a statement on the Discord, which is, quote, "I just want to make one thing clear. I think everyone knew that Raid did not do very well. For various reasons, there is no point in pointing out reasons now. We are looking forward, not backwards. We still, however, believe that Raid is a good game, that there is potential, hence we are working on it still. We have until now been super transparent about everything, and we will continue to be. I will, however, not talk about stuff that is not official. What is important now is that Raid is not dead, LGL is not dead. We continue to make new content for and with you guys. We love our community, and we feel that doing our best is worth a shot for this game to succeed. Game development is hard, but it's fun, and a lot of you guys make it much easier. But as hiring/letting go of staff has never been a public issue, that has always stayed with us, because we are a business, and that stays with the business." And Arash also said, "Whether people did or didn't get fired is not anyone's concern, it's the business's concern. Anyways, time to move on." As you can see, the question kept getting dodged, and they went as far as to put all of the posts to do with people getting fired on the Steam forums into a new off-topic session, because according to Elys, the posts were not related to the game. Elys also in his statement says, "I think everyone knew that Raid did not do very well, and everyone does know that. In one of Starbreeze's press releases, it is said that Raid underperformed to their expectations, basically saying it was a flop/failure or whatever." The op of the Reddit thread had also mentioned to me in DM saying that LGL is in real financial trouble, but if LGL is in real financial trouble, why do they happen to have a really expensive office in one of the most expensive buildings in Zagreb? They have to pay a huge monthly lease of about 20,000 euros per month till the 3rd quarter of 2018. After that they have to move or shut down, but maybe a miracle will happen, but who knows. They also have a contract with Starbreeze about the Raid ownership, so if they declare LGL dead, Starbreeze will take over Raid along with all the other earnings, so that could be another reason why they're quiet. He also says that apparently LGL's management has been bullying a lot of smaller devs in Croatia. He remembers when LGL appeared in the headlines and acted as if they owned the world, bragging about the €8 million investment for the first AAA Croatian game. After this, they started hiring people from other Croatian indies, which forced some of those indies to shut down completely, as nobody was able to compete with LGL's money. and Starbreeze was backing them up apparently. Now some of these people are trying to get their old jobs back. Then a user on the Steam forums for Raid by the name of Blue Screen of Death made a post saying that he spoke to Damjan, the CMO of Croatian, who confirmed to him that all of this is real, that people did get fired. He also spoke to an alleged ex-employee who said there was 2 waves of firings, which Damjan also proceeded to confirm. Damjan can confirm this because almost all the game devs in Croatia are located in Zagreb, so when 20 people suddenly start looking for a job, you would also start questioning what's happening. Damjan had interviews with a lot of the ex-LGL employees who went to Croatian looking for a job, and through that he found out basically what's happening. 10 people got fired shortly after the launch of Raid, with another 20 being fired on the 22nd of January. Currently, only 10 people are working at Lion Game Lion, who mostly are family members and owners. The current people at the company are Elys, his third brother, that producer guy, no clue who they mean by this, God's son, and 2 or 3 junior developers. They have heard that Elys asked some people who got fired to come back, but they have no idea why. But why exactly do we not see these ex-devs speaking out themselves and just getting this info from people who have heard it from mouth to mouth? Well, all of the LGL members have apparently signed an NDA where it says that if they damage the company in any way, they will have to compensate with their own money. So if later one of the many devs say they got fired, it might influence the future sales, which in turn will damage the company and get them sued. But how was the work environment in LGL anyways? Well, according to the op, the work environment was great for the first 2 DLCs for Payday 2, which were the bomb heists and I'm guessing the Dragger character pack. After which Elys apparently came in and started to force everyone to work overtime with no compensation. When things come to Raid, people can't decide who to blame. Some blame Starbreeze, others LGL management, but all of the ex-devs agreed that Diesel was a bad choice from the start. But no one knows who made the final call to use Diesel. The op guesses that Elys and Nikisha are responsible for that. The team was killing a sacrificing themselves for Raid. The direction for Raid was even changed 2 or 3 times, usually initiated by Elys or Starbreeze, as Starbreeze was pushing them to make Raid more like Payday 2. But as the project moved along, Elys and Nikisha started to ignore all input from the group and stuck firmly to their own visions, with the general opinion being that both Nikisha and Elys had no idea how to run the company, yet they acted as if God himself sent them. Quarrels were more frequent between the brothers, and Nikisha supposedly decided to ignore others completely and would just listen to music on his tablet. Reports about the game, especially gameplay problems, came in regularly, but management ignored them. Things are apparently so bad now that Nikisha doesn't have anything to do with LGL anymore, as he moved away from Zagreb and Elys has taken over. The ex-devs think that Starbreeze fucked up with the marketing and that they are lousy publishers in general. The ex-devs also speculated that Starbreeze has distanced themselves from LGL when Raid sales failed and not having any communication with LGL anymore in general, but they can't say for sure as they weren't really that high up the ladder, so this is mostly speculation. All of the ex-devs also doubt that the current team will be able to make some kind of a big update for Raid, as Solo is about 4 months old and it's still waiting to be included in the game. Starbreeze is also supposedly in a really tight situation as they are developing Project Crossfire, Payday 3, fucking Storm, and the ex-devs who have seen or Kills the Walking Dead said it is nowhere near playable and it also apparently looks like shit. But hey, this is all I had to tell you. I'll let you make your own opinions on all of this if it's real or fake, but the only thing I can tell you that is 100% real is that people did get fired, and a lot of them. There was 40 people working at LGL right before Raid was released. Well, around 40 people, and now there's around 10 people. You know shit's fucked. But hey, everything else I told you may be completely fake, who knows. I just hope that LGL or Starbreeze make a statement clearing everything up, as they're just digging Raid's grave at this point. Keeping quiet isn't making things better. But hey, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.